Hey guys, and welcome to the first official WT Sampson podcast. We don't have any special guest stars today. It's just the VidCom class. We're dipping our toes in the water, figuring everything out.
As one could say, yeah.
Yeah, as one could say.
As
I said before the cast,
like
she just
10
steals
minutes
it,
ago.
but you know.
No, because you said it wrong. I did it the right way.
I said it wrong. Okay, whatever.
You did the wrong... You phrased the colloquialism poorly, Luca. This is the first official WT Sampson podcast, and we are very excited. We've got a list of topics and everything.
We're not going to follow any of those topics, by the way.
Except for types of cheeses and meats.
Okay, first off, let's introduce ourselves, shall we? I'm Gus.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Luca.
I'm Gannon.
And you're watching Disney Channel. I'm joking. I'm not going to do that.
Disney Channel's going to shut us down.
Copyright, yeah, exactly.
Not anymore. They don't do that anymore. They have a lame Disney Channel.
Yeah, that's true. Disney Channel's kind of gone downhill. I remember when Jake Paul did it?
Bizarrevark.
Bizarrevark? Was that like one of his Jake Paul? I don't know anything.
No, it was the show that Olivia Rodrigo was on. I never watched it, but I...
Yeah, there is that little do-do-do-do, but it was like Jake Paul because he actually did it once. Like, he used to be a Disney star for like 3 seconds.
And then his YouTube career.
And then his brother...
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about Bruno.
I don't like Disney Channel.
What?
I think all of their stuff is...
It is pretty trash. There's that one movie though.
No, Disney Channel these days is really trash. Disney Channel back then was like it. Dude.
There's been like 2 good shows that came out of Disney Channel Plus. All right. One of them. Do you want me to say that?
Yes.
Sure, go ahead.
So
Yeah.
one of them is Gravity Falls.
That's a good show.
The second
That's
one.
XD though.
Ooh.
Yeah, Disney XD.
I
I loved
There's no second one. It's just Gravity
Okay,
Falls.
I think Abby would punch you in the mouth for that because she loves the Owl House.
Abby
I
is
don't
our
care
friend.
about Owl House. That's Mid-House. It's terrible.
Okay.
So how do you guys feel about the masks being gone? It's not
pretty
bad,
cool.
right? It's really nice.
Okay.
I mean, it still kind of sucks that we have to social distance. I mean, we're not doing that in here.
No, now...
Actually, no, we are doing it in here. The camera's just tricking you. We're perfectly 3 feet apart.
Yeah.
We made sure. You see, arm's length. Right,
Yeah.
Aaron? Arm's length. Yeah, exactly. Arm's length. So we're safe.
That's
Yeah.
a cool optical illusion we had set up.
No,
Yeah,
it's because we set the tables diagonally, so it's got that weird perspective thing going on.
And you can see my knees move the entire time because I got shaky legs.
It's like you guys know what an Ames room is?
No.
What's an Ames room?
It's an optical illusion type thing that makes one person look really tiny and another person standing on the other side of the room like a giant as far as height-wise goes because of the way the perspective of the room is set.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
actually
that
a
was
game
not
about that.
cool.
I forgot what the game is called. But basically, you can take an object and then you'll look up and you'll drop, and because of perspectives, it just becomes bigger. It's really interesting.
I just realized Ames room. That's what they did in Lord of the Rings, right? Like the movies.
I don't know.
Never
Okay.
seen the movies.
Yeah,
Never
never seen
mind,
the movies.
whatever.
I'm not
Whatever,
that
never
big of a
mind.
nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking
looks
of
like
movies,
they
we haven't
have-
seen-
Anybody listening?
Speaking of movies we haven't seen, earlier today we were actually talking to Luke about not seeing what Lion King was it?
Yeah, Lion King.
Is there any reason you haven't?
Yeah. What is the reason? Do you actually have a good reason about not seeing it?
I don't know. I just never got around to it.
Just never got around.
No, I didn't have
So
a
your parents
childhood.
didn't ever make you watch the movie?
What?
Your parents never made
No.
you watch the movie?
Your parents make you watch movies.
Sometimes when I was younger, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of cartoon kids movies. It was last week I watched Osmosis Jones for the first time.
Really?
Which is crazy because it's I would have loved that as a kid. But
I remember the first time watching Osmosis Jones was in Deidre's class in 6th grade.
Oh, I was watching it in health class in 9th grade. I was a freshman. Coach Edwards taught that
Did you
class.
just say Deidre though?
Yeah, Deidre.
Deidre?
We don't-
Faulkner?
Did you Faulkner?
Yeah, that one.
Does anybody have any good stories? Because I've
Is that on
heard
the
tons
topic
about
list?
Deidre
Are we allowed to
Faulkner.
talk about that?
I'm not
It
sure if
should
we're
be.
allowed to talk about that actually.
Yeah, we're legally not allowed to talk about Deidre Faulkner.
It
Are
will
you
have
serious?
to.
Age 54, height 5.
Hair color.
Leg.
Not sure she wears a weave.
Leg.
Leg.
Debatable. No, because she would walk around with
Oh,
that
yeah.
one crutch, but she always switched which arm it was in.
Yeah.
So she was
Luca,
faking a leg
you
injury.
Remember the episode of? Have you ever seen the episode of Seinfeld where George sort of he doesn't want a cane, or he doesn't want crutches, but he takes a cane because he has a pain in one of his legs, and then it turns out that he switches it to the other one because the other one's hurting, and his boss is like, I think I know what's going on, George. And then later in the episode, you see him with one of those little scooter things for handicapped people.
George Costanza is not a role model.
Kramer is though. Kramer's my role model.
Kramer is so funny.
Gus is a perfect Kramer.
None of those characters are role models.
Yeah, that's probably true. Because Kramer is just a goofball who has Kramerica as his company where he tests bladder. And what was he? Let's see. He's just rich. His parents were just rich, and he's inheritedly rich.
Have you seen
Really? I haven't.
Have you seen Kramer nowadays?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
he said something really bad.
Yeah,
I remember.
what was it? 2013?
Yeah, he said something really bad.
Yeah, really, really bad.
Really bad.
How bad?
Very. I saw the video.
What did he say?
Yeah.
Extremely
But
bad.
what did he say, Gus?
We're not gonna say what he said.
It's not school appropriate. That's
Yeah.
why. Get in here, so you say it, Gus. No, it's not school appropriate. I can't
It's
say
going to remain a mystery for now.
Okay.
So
So-
apparently, I heard that Kramer has some kind of arm disease.
Like in the show, or
No,
the
like
actor who
real
played
life.
him?
Yeah.
Like real life, he's got an arm disease, and he's not able to use his arm anymore. It's gonna spread to his other arm, then his legs.
Dang, what about?
Dude, I completely
I
lied.
feel like
just
you're
now.
lying, yeah.
I just lied. And
You just lied.
totally fell for it.
Oh yeah,
No.
Jim Henson's
I'm
your
not
uncle,
school,
right? Your
Yeah,
great
Jim
uncle.
Henson's my great uncle.
Yeah, he said that. That's a lie. He
Well,
said he
my
told us
last
that.
name is Henson.
Yeah, and the thing is, he lied. He was for an entire period, for an hour and a half. He said my uncle was Jim Henson, and then it's just at the end of it, he said I lied.
I mean, Gannon is a very good manipulator. He's manipulated
Very
people
good.
into thinking that the Secret Zoo level was not a thing.
I'm not a manipulator.
Yeah, I'm glad.
I do not like that word manipulator.
I'm glad I have 6 feet of distance
I'm-
between me and him, because that'd be really creepy otherwise.
It would be.
Let's do some would you rather's. Are you guys down for that?
Do we have any would you rather's,
not
guys?
good
I don't
at
have any
these.
on mind. Do you want?
I
You want to
can't
think of one?
come up with them.
I don't either. If you guys want to see would you rather,
If you guys want
put
to
some,
see some would you rather's, make sure to email them to us.
email them.
Hit that like button.
Yeah, comment.
For some would
Comment,
you rather's.
subscribe. Yeah, hit the notification bell. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Trying to
Smash that subscribe
Smash
button.
the like button. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Or like Jacksepticeye does it and punch that like button in the face like a boss.
Don't bring up Jack.
Dude, I haven't
I
watched
haven't
him in
heard
forever.
that name in
I haven't
years.
watched him in forever.
Is
I'm
that
like-
school appropriate?
I mean,
No,
technically just
that's
saying.
cool appropriate, but it's
I mean,
It's just cringe.
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
You can't say that on camera. Okay.
So if Gus isn't
Speaking
here on
of
the next podcast.
YouTube and stuff like that, our YouTube sponsor is Diet Dr Pepper.
DDP.
For legal reasons, that's a lie, but we think it's funny.
Actually, it's not a lie. Aaron's just trying to manipulate you guys.
Yeah. Don't you see
If
that?
you go
I'm
to
a
Dr.
master
Pepper's-
manipulator.
If you go to Dr Pepper's website and you put in Garza, capital G, you get 20% off on a case of Diet Dr Pepper.
That is Garza.
And that is also a lie.
That's
But
not a lie.
I did not lie about his name.
no, I'm just saying. There's no
Look, it's gonna
Don't
get
try,
expelled
don't
now.
Our principal is not Mr. Garza. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Lying the entire time. Okay, next topic.
That wasn't even a
All I gotta say is that
That was
Mr. Garza
just-
is pretty cool. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
cap.
he's
Once you get to know him as a person, he's pretty chill.
I
Like,
feel
you
like
just kind of hate on him.
seeing
He's
him
principal.
smile is
It's
I don't know,
aggressive.
you just see him walking down the halls with a stone face
Yeah, if you see him smile, that's you know he's having a good day.
I saw him smile earlier before I got in here.
Mhm.
So I was just
Yeah.
I wonder if he's about to
He,
go drink a delicious Dr.
Diet Dr
Dr.
Pepper, yeah.
it's very refreshing.
It is.
It'll quench you.
Drink what your dad gave you.
Is it just?
It's the quenchiest.
Yeah.
That was a reference.
That's a good one.
That's a reference to two things because I think
Avatar.
Avatar, but I think Avatar referenced that from something else, and I can't remember what.
Sorry.
But it definitely, I don't think it originated from Avatar.
Either way, I like Sokka better than I like whatever he referenced.
I like
Sokka was so cool, you guys.
I like Zuko. Zuko's cool.
They're all
Zuko?
cool.
Zuko's my favorite. Yeah,
Toph is my favorite.
Zuko's hot.
Did you say hot?
I did.
Did I say hot?
Yeah.
You hear it over there, and you look immediately to me.
I heard you say, Zuko's hot. And then Gus agreed. You said,
Literally. Literally.
That's
'cause,
not what
you know,
happened.
fire. Okay, no. But
That was a really bad joke, Aaron.
it was a bad joke. I know it's a bad joke because it got really quiet after I said it. No.
Dead air.
Toph is my favorite because I love her so much. I don't have a reason, I just do.
She can bend metal and earth. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, she's the world's greatest earthbender.
She's
also
very
blind.
She is.
yeah.
I think that actually adds to her strength though, because if you remember, she taught from badger moles, and it's kind of hard to learn if you can see. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Who are you guys' favorites?
You know that
That's
old
what I
guy?
said.
You know that old guy that was Aang's friend? This is like one of the early
Oh,
episodes.
Monkey Yatsu?
He's
Yeah,
pretty
Monkey
cool.
Yatsu,
He's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Or Gyatso.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He was
I
cool.
don't know his name. But
How do you guys feel about the Legend of Korra show, like the sequel?
I've
haven't-
seen a few episodes
I
of
didn't
it.
like it that much.
I haven't seen it. I haven't.
Gain, you've seen it, right?
No.
You haven't?
Why would I?
So,
I don't even like Avatar in general.
Oh.
what?
I've said this before.
I've never
You don't
heard
like
you
it.
say that before, so I'm sorry.
I just don't hear you
You
talking
guys
in
don't
general.
listen to me.
No, I've never heard you say
I
it
just
before.
I can't hear
I
you.
don't think you've ever said it to me before. I don't think
Oh, I've
you-
said it to other people.
Yeah, but you've never said it around me, so I didn't know.
What do you not like about Avatar?
I don't like how the main character is bald.
That's it. That's it. We narrowed it down.
That's
We
it.
finally got it.
So, love you guys. You also don't like Hitman the game.
No,
You don't.
no, I don't like that game.
Caillou?
What? Too much patience.
Nobody likes Caillou.
Nobody.
No.
That's
Wait,
understandable.
Gain, do you not like the game Hitman because of
Because he's bald.
patient? Oh, just because he's bald?
Do you not
Yeah,
like Gus sometimes?
Sometimes.
He's got some hair.
I'm
Not,
not getting a
not,
haircut.
not during Halloween. He
I'm
doesn't
not gonna-
like him during
I'm not
Halloween.
gonna
No,
like
because he-
myself. in
Hey, shout out to
30
the
years.
Halloween party. That was fun.
That was cool.
With who was it? It was Lexi, Nick, and Ethan's birthday party. They all mixed into
Yeah.
one. It was actually a lot
So
of
they
fun.
could have a big one.
Yeah.
We
So,
did
Alexis
a group
Mary.
costume that year.
Yeah, and that was also we also FaceTime. Who was it? Lewis and Eli. That was a great fun. That was
And
great
that
fun.
dude.
It was Lewis,
And
Andre,
Andre.
and me.
Or Lewis, yeah, Andre. Whoops.
Yeah.
I saw Eli though. I remember Eli came in.
Eli wasn't there.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
No, Eli stopped by Lewis's room for a little bit.
Yeah, he stopped by Lewis's first.
We're talking
He
about
popped
people
in.
that nobody is going to know except for the people who have been here for years.
Yeah, I was about to say we gotta, we gotta find something that
Okay.
everybody can
We should see
enjoy.
OGs.
Andre left, last year no, not last year, when I was in 11th grade in September, and then Lewis and Eli left a couple years ago too, and they live in Guam now.
Yeah, and then let's see, Gannon. He's just been here the entire time.
Yeah.
No, you've been here for what, 6 years, and then you left, and now
No, I
you're
never
back.
left.
He never left.
Yeah, no,
I don't know.
he's just been hiding
I don't know
out.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, that entire Utah thing, that was a lie.
Yeah, he was hiding in a dumpster.
I should be in
It's hard-
11th grade right
it's hard
now
not to see
because
him.
last year was just a blur.
He was hanging out with the Gitmo cats.
He was taking online school
Mm.
and saying he was in Utah for just a year.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He
I got a
does like lying.
VPS or whatever it's
Or
called.
VPN.
Yeah, VPN. And
Yeah.
I, just set my location to Utah the whole time.
That was for our next
Yeah.
sponsor, NordVPN. Ghost
Expre-
VPN. There's so many
Express.
VPN sponsors I've seen. There's Ghost, Nord,
Express.
Express. Yeah, it's like a panda, so Panda Express.
Mega
What?
Mega VPN.
Mega VPN. I've never.
That's
heard
a
of
lie.
That's a lie. That's a.
All right,
we
I'm
caught him
sorry.
in a lie.
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say I've never heard of that one at all.
Every
See-
podcast is just gonna be us calling Gannon out.
And
on
if,
it.
if you guys catch
If you
anything
guys
about
catch a
him
lie.
lying, if you catch Gannon lying and we didn't notice it, can you please send that in? To
Make sure to
the,
leave a comment.
Because
Yeah,
Gannon,
leave a comment.
Gannon is a big fat liar.
Also, if we have put some secret collectibles around the school. If you want to catch them, you can get
Oh,
a
man.
$20 next gift card.
I completely forgot about that. That's great. I'm glad
Yeah.
you brought that up because that's
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Right after this
So
podcast,
we're not
it'll
actually
be-
gonna tell you what they are because we just want to see if you find anything that seems a little out of place to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
But if you do find something out of place, you can bring it to us or Mr. Thomas,
yeah.
and we'll look at it. And if it's the right object, then we'll give you $20.
and
Yeah.
you'll
For our
know
next gift
you'll
card.
know it when you see it. Okay.
You
Yeah.
Don't go like stealing people's like glue.
It's sort of
and
gonna
Okay.
be
stuff.
like the elephant in the room sort of type deal.
Yeah, you're gonna notice it.
You're gonna notice it immediately, but
Mm.
it's
Yeah. Well, you might not like notice it immediately, but then once you do notice it, it's gonna stick out like
yeah,
a sore thumb.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like Spencer from iCarly and his off-version smoothie.
Yeah.
That's a great episode. I actually like that was like probably my favorite episode. Not just because of the meme, it was actually a good.
You know how
episode.
I feel about iCarly?
You hate it, don't you?
No, I like it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why,
Who hates iCarly?
yeah. It's because Freddy's bald, isn't it? I'm joking. He's not bald. Sorry, I just did.
He has hair.
Yeah.
Again.
I think you hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
You should say sorry.
I can't believe you, Luca. I can't believe you
Don't
hurt
say
my
sorry.
feelings.
I'm not saying sorry.
Oh, speaking of hurting feelings, just a disclaimer: if we ever hurt anyone's feelings while on this, we're sorry, like in advance.
Yeah, we have like a warning before. This, right?
Yeah, I should have said that earlier. I just completely it buzzed my mind. But if we did offend you, we're deeply sorry, and we have a inbox for all of your requests
No,
and
we
arguments.
don't. You are just
It's
lying.
in the left of the like right as you walk into the broadcast room. It's like right on the left. There's also one
Are
right
you
on
talking
the right.
about the garbage can?
There's also one right on the right of Mr. Thomas's room.
He is
No.
talking about the garbage can.
So if you have a complaint, just you can just put it in the Dropbox.
Yeah.
It's on
Yeah.
right as you walk into Mr. Thomas's room. It's on the right.
We'll clean up our act. Don't worry.
We will. Yeah.
In all seriousness, though, we don't say anything mean on purpose.
Oh yeah, no. We're not
Except
gonna-
except again.
Except for, yeah, the people in
except for
this
the
room
people
make
in-
fun
yeah.
of each other.
Yeah.
But I think that's just about it. That's just a couple playful banter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, playful.
Play.
Gannon's completely serious about it, but because he lies about so much weird stuff, nobody can actually tell whether he's lying when he's being mean to you.
Gannon would be the type of person to wear flip flops to school and be like, guys,
No,
You're
that's
like-
Luca.
I'm wearing my slides today.
Luca's wearing
or not
flip-flops.
slides, but like Nikes.
I'm wearing
That's-
flip flops right now.
Yeah,
You can't even prove. Actually, can they see under my feet? They probably
Yes,
can.
they can.
Okay, I'm not wearing flip flop. I lied.
I got them Gus
No.
specials on right now. You know,
Oh,
Just beat up shoes.
But flip flops are great.
And we're gonna have for like a
Okay.
whole year.
Luca
Yeah,
wears
get in.
flip flops
Man,
as
that's
a
my arm just got super long right there.
Luca wears flip flops as a fashion statement.
I love flip flops.
He does.
Every time I get out of school, I just in my trunk I've got like 15 pairs of flip flops. I just like throw my shoes.
Okay.
You slip in,
So-
sit on the lazy
So
boy. you're like,
actually, I've
"Ah."
got an incredible story about Luca. So we had a belated Christmas concert, and
Oh yeah.
because our band teacher had some problems and he had to go back to the States. So once he got back, we had our concert. And I'm checking out the fit of everyone. You know, everyone got some pretty good drip on. And then I see Luca. You know those like those shoes with the toe imprints? Well, Luca had those, but they were socks.
Yeah,
and they
toe
went up
socks.
to like mid-calf. And he had them all the way up, and they were so ugly. I'm so sorry, but those were the ugliest
They were
socks.
great.
Those are the
It was a
ugliest
fashion statement.
socks. Those are the ugliest socks I've
They're
ever
supposed
seen.
to be ugly Christmas sweaters, Luca, not
Yeah, well,
ugly Christmas
No,
socks.
I just wanted to try something out.
And then you
want
wore
to do something
you
different
wore
for the holidays.
those
Okay?
ugly, nasty flip flop toe socks. Those should not be flip flops with Christmas toe socks.
You
I
were
don't think-
one step
I don't
away
think
from
flip-flops
letting
is
the
a sock
dogs
shoe.
out.
Yeah.
Isn't that why they created slides? Is because flip-flops and socks don't go together?
Yeah, I like slides.
Yeah, isn't that why slides were like a thing?
Well, why? Okay, why do you?
Because
post
why
it
else
to
would
this?
slides be a thing? It's the same exact thing as a flip-flop. It just doesn't have that little middle
The
toe
toe
part.
bit.
Slides
Yeah.
look cooler.
Yeah, no.
You
Okay.
can wear them
I
with
don't know about
socks, like actually.
yeah.
Unless you have
Yeah.
specially fit socks.
I like the grip though that comes with like flip flops. You know, like I feel like my toes are like interlocked.
Do you like the noise that?
I've never heard that noise since.
No, because the
yeah.
flip flop, they flip and then they flop, and
Yeah,
that makes
exactly.
their name
Oh,
is
the-
an onomatopoeia.
Yeah, it's literally like, yeah.
Like the flip flop
Yeah.
slapping the back of your feet.
Oh yeah, that's great. I like that.
It's great, yeah.
That's a lot of.
That's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
That is such an
sure.
embarrassing sound.
It's embarrassing that
Especially
you
when
guys
trying
don't
to
hear it
sneak
every
around.
day.
Luca, how do you sneak around the house at night?
He takes his shoes
I've
off.
I've had practice with my flip flops.
With
You
your
know?
flip-flops, you know.
Yeah,
how
I've
to-
got some special sneaking flip flops.
You put like cotton pads, cotton swabs at the
Yeah,
heels.
cotton swabs and duct tape. That's the old 1-2.
So they don't like move around and everything.
Yeah.
It's like an actual shoe almost at that point. Yeah.
Now, what's the point of even having a flip flop? But there is a point because flip flops are great.
Well, that
Not your flip flops.
What are you talking
Not your
about?
flip flop socks. I'm gonna be honest.
I think you
No.
should stop wearing flip flops as soon as you see an imprint of your toes on them.
Okay, mine don't have an imprint. They've
Yes,
got like
they
a,
do, bro.
They've got like a full. You know those like the thumbprints they have, like they do of criminals and stuff. That's what my flip flops look like.
Yeah,
It's got,
you
like,
need to like get a new pair.
No, they're great. They're leather. They last a while.
What?
They're like not even what?
Leather flip flops?
Yeah,
That means
leather.
you can't
leather
even wear them to
boots?
the beach.
Yeah, you can't wear them to the beach. What the heck?
Because
Well,
you
I mean,
can't get leather wet.
Well, I mean, I forgot. I've used them at the beach.
Lucas just wasting probably like an $80 pair of flip-flops.
What are you talking about? I've had them for 2 years and they're fine.
How much are they?
I want to say.
If you're spending over
It's
like
not
$60 on flip-flops, you're going in the wrong direction.
What'd you say?
If you're spending more than $60 on flip-flops, you're going in the
If
wrong
you're
direction.
spending more than $5 on flip flops, those
No, 'cause
things
I mean,
are
like,
meant to
more
be
than
made out
60.
of like foam and then worn for one summer and then thrown away because the little toe bit comes out through the bottom.
Well, I mean, if you get cheap ones, like $5 ones, then yeah, sure. But me, I got a pair of like, I got mine for like $20, and I've had them for like 3 years, and they last fine. I mean, I usually just use them for walking around the house. But
So
that's about
if
it.
you wear flip flops that are upwards of $25, then you need to hire somebody else to make spending decisions for you.
Okay, they're
you need
they're
a financial advisor.
yeah, they're
But
nice.
before you get a financial advisor, listen to Mr. Lorcher.
What does Mr. Lorcher say?
Mr. Lorcher gave us a bunch of advice about it yesterday.
Oh, I was expecting like Mr.
Because
Lorcher to
Lexi
come
wanted
on
actual
and talk.
advice and I wanted to waste
But we don't
time.
have any.
Oh, we have a special guest, Mr. Lorcher, with his
No,
finance
we don't have any
section.
special guests
No
today.
special
Today's just what is it? a
When
test
you
run.
buy life
It's a test
insurance, buy it term.
Term, yeah, that's what we learned from Mr. Lorcher. What was it? Yesterday?
Yes, it was yesterday.
Yes, it was yesterday.
Okay, so I think we've milked that topic as much as we can.
We definitely have.
So let's pick another one. So, have you seen any funny and or interesting videos as of late? Movies are included.
Or any
Thinking about
interesting-
the thing
anything-
about flip flops got me thinking about Crocs, and that got me to think about turtles. But I don't
See
think
that
that's
turtle
appropriate.
video?
That turtle video was great,
That's a good turtle video.
but it's not.
But I saw. Did you guys all see the Batman movie?
I have not.
The Batman,
The with Robert
El
Pattinson.
Hombre de Maria Lago. Right?
Yeah, with Roberto Pattinson.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
totally
great.
butchered that first name. What about you, Glenn?
Ro-
You've seen it, right?
Yeah, I saw it twice.
Yeah.
I have not seen
I saw it twice too. It wasn't that good, but
You didn't like it?
no, not really.
I
I
thought it
mean,
was great.
it was alright. It just.
Well, I did.
I really liked it.
I'm just saying it dragged on way too long.
It did. It definitely did. Like the third
Yeah.
half.
No, I'll agree with you that.
No.
I'll
It
agree
is
with that.
3 hours long of a Batman movie, and I sat there watching the entire thing. I'm like, they can just get rid of this scene, like all entirely. There were so many unnecessary scenes.
Like driving outside.
That
of the
car
city.
explosion scene, that was dope.
DC's been making their movies longer and longer.
Yeah, it's 5-hour movies in 2025 from
People,
DC.
people used to hate the DC movies, and I'm like wondering what caused that to shift.
They sh-
Probably the
I
second
still do.
Suicide Squad movie.
They hired actual competent people to make their films instead of being like, yeah, Snyder, and then like make a 3-hour film. It was like 5 hours.
It was way more than 3 hours.
It was.
yeah.
It
Are
was
you
a
talking
long
about the
film.
Snyder cut of the Justice League?
Yes, that movie blew so hard. It was so bad.
Yeah, I heard it was really bad. I didn't go see it.
I don't even know what they added. I watched it.
They just added longer cuts of people, and then people on Instagram were just like, "Yeah, restore the Snyderverse.
Yeah,
Love the Snyderverse."
more.
I honestly like the
Jared Leto.
DC shows better. DC did really good at their shows. I think my favorite DC show is probably like Justice League from 2002, 2006.
The cartoon one?
The cartoon one.
I loved the cartoon one.
Because I mean, sure it was split in half in like 2004, and then 2004 2006 was Justice League Unlimited, but it still followed like the same like story base
Okay.
storyline and everything, so it was still pretty good, and it had the same animation style.
Yeah,
so
and the
it
thing
turns
with
out.
Justice League Unlimited is, so the Justice League has what, like 7 people?
7, yeah, Justice League Unlimited had like what?
It had like all of them.
Almost
It had
all
like
the superheroes,
Green
yeah.
Arrow and Black Canary. I loved Black Canary.
Black Canary is dope.
You know who my favorite DC character is?
Who?
Apache Chief. You guys know Apache Chief?
No.
No. Gus knows Apache Chief.
I do.
He's an Apache chief, right? And he's a normal sized person, right? But whenever he says a nukchuk, he grows super tall, and there's like a sound effect that's like wah 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 wah. It's incredible. Man, he's just the best.
That sounds.
Who's your
really-
favorite like DC and Marvel are both included. What's your favorite like vigilante? I guess I could say.
V for Vendetta. Z for Vendetta.
Z for Vendetta.
That's an inside joke.
Vigilante for what?
Like, what's your favorite, like just vigilante from, like, any, like, superhero movie, metaverse?
Oh,
Daredevil. I
The
love Daredevil.
Punisher.
Yeah, you like Daredevil?
I do like Daredevil.
So, actually, I was a nerd, and I read and still read comics. And
Judge Dredd.
I got into the Moon Knight comics, and those are really good.
Man,
and I'm
Moon
so
Knight's
excited
so
for the
cool.
show. Because those comics are really good, and if they butcher the show, I'm gonna be really depressed.
They're gonna butcher the show.
The Disney
They
Plus
probably
shows
will.
have been pretty good, actually.
They have.
Like
I'm
WandaVision and
Yeah, like Marvel used to
Mandalorian.
be really good at movies and not shows. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like a lot of Marvel's like first shows. Like Agents of Shield was really was not good. Daredevil was alright.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist was not good. I'll be honest, I hated that one. But later, once like they got into like the Disney Plus era, I think that's when they started doing good. I don't know why. It's just like once they switched to Disney Plus, like once Disney Plus came out, they actually started making good Marvel shows. I like.
Like Loki. Man,
Loki
Loki
was
was
pretty
great.
I
Loki was
love-
pretty good.
Low key.
Yeah, I just said that.
Let's see. There was also what was it?
There was WandaVision.
There was WandaVision.
Oh, What
so
If?
funny.
What If was actually really good. I was
Yeah.
so confused of like, I was skeptical
What
about
show?
What If when it came out, but
What
it was
If?
actually really good. Oh.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
That was really good.
And I think it's because they're using the same actors who have this knowledge of the character, rather than finding.
New actors.
Yeah.
The Hawkeye show is pretty good though.
And-
I like it.
And I'm all about finding new actors to, like, instead of just recycling the same ones over and over and over again.
Yeah, but I think having the same actor is sort of like
Yeah,
a good thing.
No, what I'm saying is, like, if a character or if an actor has played this character for as long as those people have played those characters, there's nobody else who's going to be able to play it better than them.
Well, I mean, except for like James Bond.
Yeah. James Bond.
James Bond. I mean, like they had like what at least
They've had like 5.
to 7
they
movies
had,
per actor, and my favorite, of course, is Sean Connery and Roger Moore because I'm a boomer. But
Never
otherwise,
I like Pierce
all the
Brosnan.
other-
Never seen one.
all the other James Bond movies I've seen are not bad.
Yeah, so who are all the Bonds? So there's Roger Moore, Sean Connery,
There's
Uh,
I don't remember
Daniel
all of
Craig,
them. Daniel Craig.
Pierce Brosnan. There's another one.
I'm not a big fan of Daniel Craig films, or like James Bond ones, but they're not bad.
Man, Knives
Well-
Out was good though. He was in that.
Oh, I
His
saw
southern accent was so
He
bad.
had his bad southern accent, but good movie.
Okay,
That was good.
British people can do American accents so easily, like your stereotypical American, what we're all speaking in right now. And American people suck at British accents.
Yeah.
I've noticed that over and over again. However, when you get a British person trying to do a southern accent instead of just your typical American, very generalized accent, they suck at it.
And this, of course, this is a generalized. This is like Aaron's saying this. Okay, we're not saying this.
Oh, I'm saying it
Okay.
too. Yeah, British people aren't that good at southern accents.
No, they're not. And it's so weird because it's like they're trying to become American and then turn that American into Southern, when it would probably be easier if they were just trying to go straight from British to Southern. Because
It'd probably be easier and sound better if they did. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Like an Australian accent. 'Cause that's literally like the British South.
okay, but you can't
If
do
you
an
think about it.
Australian accent if you're in like Tennessee.
Yeah, but if you're like British and you do an Australian accent, that should come pretty self-standard. Like Australia is British's South, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Australia
just,
is like England's Florida.
yeah, exactly. Because they just came out of like prisoners. That's the entire base of Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were
Penal
prison.
colony.
Weirdos. Imagine being a prisoner and sent to Australia. That'd be scary. Honestly, like being a prisoner and just being sent to Australia with all those
Imagine
big
living
animals and
in-
insects, and just like having the fear that a 10-foot boa would come constrict you in the middle of the night.
Kangaroos are so scary.
Oh yeah, kangaroos are deadly. Like they'll just like, they're tall too, so they'll be like 6 feet tall, wade in like water, and then
Okay.
come wait and drown you.
Yeah, they wait in the water, and if you go in the
Really?
water, they'll drown you. So, like, you can't approach them anywhere, because on land, they'll box you. And, like, their tails are really strong, so sometimes they'll go up on their tails and, like, kick you with both feet.
Yeah.
And kangaroos have strong legs, because they just hop around all day. What?
would love to be a kangaroo. I think that'd be cool.
that would be kind of cool.
Drown
being a kangaroo.
people and kick people in the face.
Maybe
and
not
hop
that,
on some
but-
windshields.
Everything in Australia was designed to kill you.
We're good.
All right, so
That's all this
that's
time.
all. That's all we have today.
It seems like that, yeah, because we just got told that. That's all for
Jacob.
today.
And we
Yeah.
started
Jacob,
getting
the
boring. We started getting
producer.
boring.
Yeah, so the producer
were
just
having
told
a
us that we're
blast.
done.
Yeah, but
we were having a blast.
don't worry,
I'm not sure
We
about
were
Ga-
having a blast.
Was that another lie, Gannon?
Anyways, that's all the time we have. Thanks for listening to the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for coming on. If you did enjoy it, hit the subscribe button and
And the like button.
the like button. Hit the notifications if you're eligible to. The school doesn't allow you to, so if you're on your personal account, go ahead. Well, I think we're planning to do these we're gonna start trying to do them with different people. I think we're planning to do them every Friday seminar.
Mhm.
So.
And they'll be more organized. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, this is just a rough
This is-
draft.
yeah.
So it's definitely going to be reformed and
This
stuff
is the first one.
like that. Refined, not reformed. I think refined is a better word.
It is a better word.
Cleaning out the chaff.
Yeah, so as stated in the very beginning of this episode, this is the first one we've ever done, so of course it's going to be a little rough around the edges, a little messy.
But don't be afraid to tell us about those rough edges.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys do actually have like good input, if you guys just say you suck, I'm gonna throw it in the bin. I'm gonna just be honest. But if you actually give like valuable input, I'll be down to listen to it. If you have an art, he cracks his knuckles. Get him out of your boxer, mate.
If you noticed me making a weird face in the middle of that, I had a sneeze, but it went away. So that's
Otherwise,
what that was.
thanks for joining in. Thanks for tuning in. And remember that if you go to Dr. Pepper's website, put in code Garza, capital GGARZA, you'll get 20% off your Diet Dr. Pepper boxes.
It's not real. All right.
So,
It's not.
thank you for coming. And I don't know if we'll all see you guys.
We'll see you later.
We'll see you in the next
See you
one.
next time.